Greetings, good people. Today I'm reading more of Sweet Dream Coffee's comic, Never Enough Bites. If you want the latest pages of this comic and other comics that Sweet Dream Coffee is putting out, then definitely support them on Patreon or using DeviantArt subscriptions. So I guess they were eating a burger.
This is all you. Your willpower fading, and soon you're not going to be able to hold back. So unless you want to continue this useless struggle, tell me the words I want to hear.
Munch.
Fine. Feed me.
Burger accepted. Liz had accepted the burger.
Keep those feelings of desperation just a moment longer. I'll be right back with more. Amateur, you really only had this, for both me and her. Well, I didn't expect her to be so eager. I guess it's time I'm shocked that you're so intelligent. But somehow this stupid. I have her where I want her. She's going to be giving me exactly what I want. So I guess I see what part of you does the thinking. Why do you think I ate everything? Because then she was going to tell us what you wanted to hear. Did you seriously forget?
Sometimes people tend to get caught up in the moment. Let's find out that being right isn't always the best option.
Well, whatever. It's not as if she has anything on you. What do you mean by that? I mean, look at me. I've been chasing that feeling you gave me ever since. Yes, I did have a pretty strong impact on you. And it wasn't just that phase of yours. I may have underestimated you two before, but with this, I'm going to make you both regret taunting me. It's okay. I understand you want to play like you're one of the big girls, but you're too easy to break. Step aside and let me show you how it's done.
No one knows big girls like the big girl herself. Liz has more experience in one fat roll than most people could have in a lifetime.
Was I ever in control of any of this? Just how deep did our plans go? What was it she even wanted? I needed time to process all this, to figure myself out, my own feelings. Before I could even accept hers, I sent her off on a business venture, something that would keep her busy for months while I worked up my courage. But today, it was unavoidable. She's back and there's no getting around it anymore. I took extra care making myself look my best today. I had a great meal. I feel confident in my outfit, and I feel more like myself than I ever have. There couldn't be a better day for this than today. Are you serious? Why is it so hard for you? It just is. What if she gets mad at me? And why did I end up walking in on this?
A confrontation years in the making, but what exactly is waiting behind this door? And what will this change for Liz?
You're just making things worse. I hope you understand that. But what if she doesn't like what I have to say? Well, what are your alternatives? Recruit an unreliable glutton with sketchy, barely understood word-based powers with next to no explanation or acknowledgement to secretly do your bidding from the inside in hopes of things just working out without you needing to talk to her. That worked so well the first time, right?
Hiring the random girl with untested weight gain powers isn't a good idea. Who knew?
I know, it's so dumb. But what was I going to do? Just tell her. And you made this so much harder, you know. Why were you feeding her, taunting her? I just wanted you to keep an eye on her, and see how she felt about me. What were you even doing? I had to see what it was like. I'd never had that type of relationship with my clients before. It felt exciting.
Teach a girl to feed herself. She might get fat. Feed the girl yourself.
She's my boss. You can't treat her like that. Plus, you know how I feel about her. I mean, you wanted her whale-sized, right? You should be thanking me for pushing that along. But I wanted to do that. Speaking of words, that phrase, just one more bite. Do you really think that's why you feel this way still? Or have you moved past that? I'm really getting out of shape. But I want to hear all of this.
What, she's secretly listening in?
Does it look like it's impacted me at all? I've heard her say it directly multiple times. I was there the first time she used it with Gina, and I was there when she experimented with Alex. I've always been right there. I didn't know I was getting some skin here today. You always get so sensitive when you talk about her, but well, I'm pretty good at making girls melt. You're extra into it today. You only brought me here because you knew I wouldn't be affected by her, that just one more bite wouldn't impact me. If there is someone who never hides her desires, it's you, and that phrase can't do a thing if you're out in the open with what you want. Let's face it, I don't think you've ever held back on anything you wanted.
No hidden desires, no impact from the phrase. But does anyone really not have a single desire they would rather no one know?
But that's me, not you. I think there must be something you're holding back on, and I would bet it has something to do with Liz directly, so might as well let her know exactly what that is.
Bump.
Were you trying to be stealthy? It sounded like a herd of cattle smashing around out there. Was I that obvious? I could hear your little out-of-breath yelps as you tried your best to keep on your feet, but I guess you do better at moving all that around than at least one girl I know. Liz! How much do you think she heard? Even with all her heavy breathing, probably everything.
How could they possibly have known she was there? Oh yeah, girls her size are surprisingly hard to hide.
Where do you think you're going? Unlike you, I take what I want, and what I want is waiting for me impatiently right now.
Take what you want, live your dreams. Step over your cow of a boss. Wait, what? Quite a dramatic turn of events. But if you want to see the absolute latest events in Never Enough Bites, then by all means support Sweet Dream Coffee on Patreon or with DeviantArt subscriptions. Have a good day, people, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.